What if you could lose the stubborn belly fat without giving up the foods you love to eat? I managed to drop to 12% body fat while still eating meals like this and this because I understood a powerful truth about dieting. A truth most conventional dieting advice won't tell you. So in today's video, I'm pulling the curtains back on why traditional dieting advice often fails us, what strange junk food experiments teach us about fat loss, the key nutritional elements that most diets miss, and my own simple system for how you can lose weight while still enjoying your favorite foods. But to get to the part where you win, we first need to look at why traditional dieting advice doesn't really serve us. For how long now have we been told that each meal needs to hit a certain list of criteria before it's considered healthy? It needs to have a fist size of vegetables, fruit on the side, whole grains for our carbs, lean meats for our proteins. The list goes on and on. And while yeah, there's definitely benefits to making sure all of our meals hit those nutritional markers, it also leaves us feeling like every meal we have to cook and eat needs to be this complex list of ingredients. How much easier would it be if we could just eat McDonald's all day and still lose weight?
So I came to 3 of the kids and I said, hey, how would you like to try to prove the hypothesis? Is it possible for a person to become better off eating nothing but McDonald's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 90 days?
And this is John Sisner, and in 2015 he did just that, losing almost 60 pounds in just 6 months, eating items only from the McDonald's menu. And he's not the only one that's done this. A big fitness YouTuber named Jeremy Ether also ran a 30-day experiment where he built a meal plan around only McDonald's items and helped his video editor lose almost 5 pounds in just a month. Now you might be thinking, okay, so people can lose weight eating only junk food, but surely their health metrics under the hood are going to crap, right? That's what I originally thought. That was until I discovered another one of these junk food diets, actually done in 2005 by a nutrition professor named Mark Wabe. Mark followed a diet of Twinkies, sugary cereals, Oreos, Doritos, and Diet Mountain Dew. Not only did he reduce his body fat from 33.4% down to 24.9%, but improved his cholesterol and reported higher energy, better sleep, better mood, and felt healthier despite the poor quality diet. It turns out his 33% body fat was doing far more harm than the supposed harm that these bad foods are doing. So where exactly am I going with this? Well, like I mentioned before, one of the massive pitfalls around guys who are trying to lose weight is making massive changes to their diets. They go from eating pies to salads and muesli bars to pieces of fruit, thinking it's the type of food that's going to make an impact. But if these junk food diets had proven anything, it's that how much we eat is far, far more important than what we're eating. But I'm not about to recommend you go and jump on some McDonald's binge as a method of trying to lose weight. Because although these junk food diets resulted in some serious weight loss, they weren't all sunshine and rainbows. So let's talk about the second piece of the puzzle. Because if people are losing significant weight eating only junk food, why aren't we all just binging McDonald's and getting in shape? Every case I found of people losing weight eating only junk food had the exact same experience. The weight went down at the cost of extreme hunger.
It is 2:30 this afternoon and I already feel hungry.
The reason for this is processed food lacks a key player in staying full.
Fiber, insoluble fiber, dietary fiber.
You've probably heard fiber is pretty important to eat, but why? Instead of giving you a massive laundry list of positive benefits, let's just run through the essentials. Firstly, fiber slows digestion, meaning the foods you eat have you feeling full for longer. Secondly, fiber is actually the nutrient that feeds our gut microbiome. That's going to help regulate our metabolism and our fat storage. And finally, foods that are high in fiber naturally take up more space in our stomach, which is going to lower our total food intake. I'm sure we've all experienced ordering a large McDonald's combo and just demolishing it in like 2 minutes. That's because it lacks the fiber to give it that oomph. But what if we could find an in-between? Taking both the benefits from the junk food diet and the extremely tedious healthy diets and find a sweet spot in the middle. I've been doing this fitness thing for almost 7 years now, and I have to say, a controlled diet that falls in the middle between these 2 points is going to be the best to follow and win on. So let me share my system and how I do it. But before giving you the steps, we need to cover calorie balance. Now, I know this topic of calories in, calories out has been done to death, so let me just give you a quick 30-second explanation. Think of your body like having a daily calorie budget, say 2,000. If you eat exactly 2,000 calories every day, your weight's going to stay the exact same. If you eat less than 2,000 calories, then your body has to take out its fat stores to replenish that, and that's going to help you lose weight. And if you eat more than 2,000 calories, then that excess food is going to be taken to your body and stored as fat for later use. And that's pretty much it. So the name of the game is to simply eat a little bit less than you're burning every single day. This simple rule is why people time and again can go on a controlled junk food diet and lose serious weight. But as we've seen, a junk food diet is just a one-way ticket to constant hunger. So here's my personal dieting system that's going to combine the best of both worlds, allowing you to eat foods you actually enjoy without being starving and still losing the weight. Firstly, I use Google Sheets to track everything. Now, if you want to download this template with all its formulas, it's down in the description. So the first thing you're going to do is enter your stats into this calorie calculator. Now, you can use the one on the Google Sheet, or you can use any calorie calculator, search it up online. Next comes the game changer. Instead of completely changing what we eat, we're going to portion control the foods we're already enjoying. Let me show you how I do this with some of my favorite meals. For breakfast, I'm currently loving Weet-Bix. So the go-to is Weet-Bix, milk, banana, and honey. Now, a key thing about this meal plan is I do all of my grocery shop once a week on a Sunday, and I base all of my portion controls around that. So when I buy my Weet-Bix, I know a box has exactly 72 biscuits, and if I split that up into 2 weeks, I get 5 biscuits every morning. So I know one box is going to last me exactly 2 weeks, then I'll buy 7 bananas to last me the week, a bottle of honey, and then enough milk to last me the week. For lunch, I'm currently enjoying just melted cheese on toast. So I'll buy this kg block of cheese, and I'll divide that by 7. That's how much cheese I know I'm going to eat every day. And it's the same thing with my bread. I know I'm going to want 4 slices of bread with my cheese, and if one bag has 16 slices, I know 2 bags is going to last me 7 days. I'll simply follow the same mindset for 2 more meals, one of them being a chicken-based meal and the other being an oat-based meal. The beauty of this system is I can now just find out how many calories are in each of those meals that I've already portioned up. So the calories for the 2 meals that I calculated is 800 calories for the Weet-Bix and 900 calories for the cheese. Now all I need to do is backlog any spare calories that I'm missing from my other 2 meals. You can use AI to figure out the calories in your specific portions by doing a prompt like this. And now just take those numbers that AI is giving you, pop them into this Google Sheet, and it's going to calculate all your calories for you. This approach gives you 3 massive advantages. Firstly, you're eating foods that you already enjoy. Secondly, you're not overbuying foods and ingredients, having half bag fulls of bread in your cupboard or half-eaten chicken tenders. And finally, you're not constantly hungry because you've added foods with high fiber content. This gives us a sustainable weight loss diet without the misery of constantly being hungry or needing every meal to be some complex list of different ingredients and micronutrients. So you can grab this Google Sheet down below. It's got all the formulas to help you get started. Otherwise, this video right here is what YouTube's recommended you watch next. And if you like this video, then there's a really high chance you're going to like this one as well. So give it a click. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We'll talk soon. Cheers, gents.